All right, I'm going to go ahead and work out some of the problems here on 3.7. I'm probably not going to do the calculator work. I'm going to let you do the calculator work on your own, but I will do the setup of the problem. So on problem number 1, we have 3 to the x equals 12. You're going to need to write that in log form. So that's going to be log base 3 of 12 equals x. You can use your change of base formula, which is then log 12 over log 3. And then you can put that into your calculator. Remember, your calculator won't do a base of 3, but it'll do a base of 10. So we use the change of base formula. On number 2, it's the same thing. Write it in log form. So log base 2 of 100. I'm sorry about the handwriting there. I'm writing with a mouse. Equals x. Use your change of base formula. Log 100 over log 2. All right, so let's go on to problem number 3. On 3, rewrite it. Log base 1.06 of 3 equals x. Change base formula. Log 1.06 over log 3. Again, you'll have to put that into the calculator on your own. Number 4, rewrite it in log form. So log base 98.98 of 0.5. You're probably starting to see the pattern on this. So you're going to use your change of base. You have to use your calculator. Log of 0.5 over log 0.98. Those decimal points a little bit bigger. And again, that'll become calculator work. Problem number 5. That's going to be a natural log. So we start off with e to the x equals 18. You can rewrite that in log form, but what you're really doing is just taking the natural log of both sides. That natural log and e cancel out, and x is the natural log of 18. Plug that into your calculator. On 6, again, you're going to take the natural log of both sides, so you're going to get the natural log of e to the negative x equals 0.01. Oops, I forgot my natural log right there. And when you do that, that cancels off and you're left with negative x. And again, I said I'm not going to work out the calculator work on this. You can do that yourself. Divide that by -1. Get rid of the negative sign. And that will be your answer. All right, let's look at number 7. On 7, to get rid of that square root, the easiest thing is just square both sides. And you're going to get e to the x equals 2500. Take the natural log of both sides. in your calculator, figure out what the natural log of 2,500 is, and you're good. On number 8, you're going to use your power of a power. So you're going to start with e to the 3x equals 200. Take the natural log of both sides. Sorry, my phone just rang. I'm going to pause for a second. All right, so we took the natural log of both sides. The natural log and the e cancel out. So you're left with 3x equals natural log 200. You can use your calculator to figure that out. Divide both sides by 3, and that's what x is. Okay, let's take a look at 9a. 9a, let's see, solve one of them by using the powers of the same number, the other one by using logarithms. So a, I can get everything in the power of 2. So 2 squared is 4. 16 is 2 to the 4th. Square root of 2 is 2 to the 1/2. With our rules of exponents, if you're multiplying, you add your exponents. So I'm going to get 2 to the 2x equals 2 to the 4 and 1/2. You've got the same power now, so 2x equals 4 and 1/2. You're going to have to divide that by 2. I'm going to let you do that yourself. On b, write it in logarithm. So the natural log, or no, not the natural log, the log base 4 of 20 equals x. Well, that'll be the log of 20 over the log of 4. That's your calculator work right there. All right, let's go on to 10. So 10a, I want to get them in the same base, so I'm thinking base of 3. So 9 is 3 squared. And 3, even though it doesn't have an exponent, it's 1. You have to remember your rules of exponents. If you're dividing, you're subtracting your exponents. So 3 to the 2x equals 3, 1 minus x. Set those exponents equal to each other. On 10b, going to write that in log form. And I'm just going to kind of cheat here. So it'd be log base 9 of 4. And that is going to be, so the log of 4 over the log of 9. And then that would just be calculator work. (11a). I'm thinking I want to write that in the base of 5. So 25 is 5 squared. That's going to be 5x to the 1/5. You can rewrite that with using your power of power. and you're going to get 2 equals x over 5. I'm kind of skipping a step right there because both of them would be raised to the power of, or both of them have a base of 5. I'm just saying they have the same base, so their exponents have to be the same. On B, 11b, log 25 of 2 equals x. I'm not going to finish setting that one up. We have done a ton of those already. I think you should see the pattern. On 12a, I'm thinking that I probably want to write that in terms of 2. So 8 is 2 cubed. I'm going to have the cube root. That's going to be 2 to the 1. 2 squared. Okay. I think to get rid of that cube root, I'm going to go ahead and cube both sides. And remember, that's a power of power, so I multiply exponents. 2 to the 9x. And I'll make that in red so people can see what I did there. Cube both sides. And then over on the other side, they have the same base, so that's going to be 2 to the 1 minus 2x. And then just set the exponents equal to each other. 9x equals 1 minus 2x. All right, I'm going to skip 12b. I'm going to let you do that one on your own, but I do want to talk about 13. 13, the population of Kenya reached 25 million in 1990. When will it reach 50 million? Well, there's a key word right there, annual rate of increase. So that's just your A of t. Your n is 1, so you can put the n in there, but it's really not necessary because it's just 1. So 1 plus r to the t. Yeah, because if you put the n in there, it's r divided by n, t times n. The 1 doesn't affect anything. Well, I'm just going to write, my ending amount is 50 million. I'm just going to write 50. My beginning part is 25 million. And that's going to be 1 plus, and I need to put that in a decimal form, 0.41 to the t. Divide both sides by 25 and you get 2. Rewrite it in log form. Log base 1.041 of 2 equals t. Use your change of base, and I think you get around 17 years, and you can tell this book was probably, this problem was written a while back. 17 plus 1990 is 2007. All right. Hopefully this helps.